few years ago, people didn't have nearly so much time to themselves.
Yes, we've gained a lot of leisure time in the last century or so. All of us.
Wait a minute. All of us? Mother should hear you say that. She's always complaining that she doesn't have enough time.
Well, let's see about that. Can you picture your mother as she might have been 50 years ago?
I guess so.
My, that's hard work. It takes so much time, too. But that's woman's lot in life. Scrub clothes, carry water, bake bread, feed the chickens, till time to go to bed and then get up again to start all over again.
You see, Ken? Now, how about today?
My, this new washer certainly is a time saver. And I do need some extra time. Now, let's see, I want to do some shopping, but this first.
Wait a minute. This may be easier work, but it still looks like work.
Oh, well, I have to plan the program for the Women's Club next month. That's one of my favorite activities, you know. It does keep me busy, but, oh, that's not work.
What do you think, Ken?
Well, Mother does have more leisure time now. But still, she's always busy. How does she find so many things to do? How can I find something to do with my extra time? Or for that matter, what about you? I don't know. It seems as if leisure time is a problem.
Well, let's see how your friends have met that problem.
I told him once my friends were all busy. Oh, busy. They have something to do with their time. Let's see. Last I saw of Dave, he was headed that-a-way.
You mean this way? Yes. Dave has a hobby of identifying birds. It's a pleasant way of spending his time, and besides, it helps him with some of his schoolwork. You can learn quite a bit from hobbies.
Okay, whatever. Excuse me.
He_chair heart.
Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome back.
Howdy_chair heart.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to your unemployed friend's favorite game. No. Your unemployed friend... your unemployed friend with a master's degree's favorite video game, Disco Elysium. A joke entirely off of my head and not stolen by anyone else that I watch.
Hello Charis and chat. Let's get to some investigation.
It's strange that you guys are so hyped about this. Because I'm gonna be honest.
Chair. I'm excited to get away from politics and just enjoy a game with no politics in it whatsoever.
Exactly, Tyler understands. Tyler gets it. I love apolitical video games, like Disco Elysium. So this is your favorite game now? Okay, well, not yet. I am surprised by how much you guys want me to play this. I understand that you guys wanted me to play this just to have played this. So I did one stream thinking, okay, this is going to satisfy everyone who wanted me to play it, because now they're like, oh my god, he's played it, at least like the first 4 hours. I see now that I'm mistaken. I see now that you want me to play the entire game on stream, which is going to be like 50 hours. I don't know if like that's true, in the sense that like, I don't know if the viewership will reflect that. But essentially, if you haven't been watching in a while, let me catch you up on the lore, right? The update, right? The Charis Euphranor update now, right? Okay. Now I only I'm a meta streamer, okay? I only stream things that I know will work by the numbers, and if the numbers don't reflect any amount of success measured by the relative viewership of my viewer base, then it is automatically and immediately bad and not worth doing. Okay, that is the society in which we live in right now, which is a great time to be playing Disco Elysium, I think. Anyways. You can beat this in like 20 hours minimum. I have a feeling that if I played this the way I think I would do...
Medium success. Nothing is more disco than leaving your audience wait for 2 weeks. It'd be such a baller move to delay the stream by another week.
I could. The anticipation would be over the roof, wouldn't it? In barrels, it would. So much so that now you'd have to watch it. I'm just like, to me it feels like a Baldur's Gate 3 situation. That's what it's always struck me as. I want to know that somebody else played this, but I don't need to know everything they did in it. You know what I mean? But also it might not be, because I think Baldur's Gate 3 is, wow, it was a great game. Did you play it? Yeah. And like, you don't think, I don't think you need necessarily care about what someone else did in the game, because whatever they do kind of is just within the realm of D&D fuckery, and you're just kind of going around exploring it and seeing what you can do. Disco Elysium, I feel like there's a right way to play the game, and the right way to play the game is every choice you made. So if the streamer didn't make every choice you made, you get to get upset at them, which I think is primo entertainment. I think that's great entertainment. I think that would work perfectly. I just wanted to see your reaction to Kim. Well, I already reacted to him, alright? I think he's very like no nonsense, very in charge of this fuckery, keeping our protagonist in control, which I think is good. I think we need more characters like that, but we only have Kim so far. My reaction to Kim is I think we need 5 more Kims. It kind of is, but you can definitely get distracted by side quests. And if I abandoned every single side quest to only do the main thing, you wouldn't want to see that. But then if I don't know how I would play this offline. If I played this offline, what I would do is I would probably... I don't know. What would I do if I played this game offline? I'd probably just click on the bubbles that interest me, and then I would kind of just, for a little while, and then, like, right at the beginning, probably, and then I would just tunnel vision into the story, is probably what I would do. I would probably heavily tunnel vision into the story, unless one of my friends was like, hey, no, please do this specific quest. It's awesome. I promise I'll do it. It'll be okay. And then I'll tell them I did it. I don't remember if you called into the station. That I did. For sure, I called into the station. I remember that scene. I remember calling into the station, being embarrassed, and then going away from that phone call, having been embarrassed even further. I remember that. You don't know, maybe people in the streets would love to hear how you fumbled Shadowheart and threw a goblin off a cliff. First of all, it was pretty much Mizora all the way through for me. Which I don't know if that's worse. That's probably a lot worse. I think your opinion of me has gone down. But second of all, I was playing with a bunch of friends, and we had to download a mod that extended co-op to like 5 players, because we had like, it was like a group of 5 of us, so we couldn't play like just standard 4. And because of that, that meant like there was just no room for any of the other party members at all. And because of that, we didn't get to interact with the other party members. So it feels like we played through the whole of Baldur's Gate 3, but I never actually saw, like, maybe not all of the interactions. I would say like I missed out on like 95% of the interactions. Well, I have more than that, but it was a group of us 5 playing, and it would be 4 friends, because it would include me.
People love talking about their D&D experiences. What do you mean?
Yeah, but people don't like to listen to other people's D&D experiences. Like, unless you're Matt Mercer, right? Unless you're Critical Role, I don't think, truthfully, I mean this sincerely, as a maybe like a wake-up call, no one cares about your D&D experience. no one gives a shit. No one wants to hear about your cool, awesome campaign adventure except the people in your campaign who you are playing it with, because you're experiencing it together. But like, if it's not, because to me it's such a personal thing, like playing D&D, any sort of role-playing tabletop like thing, like Dungeons and Dragons. It's like almost like a board game experience. I think there is no fun in telling someone who wasn't at the table at the time how your board game went. No one gives a fuck. It is not interesting. They don't want to hear it. Okay, I'm sorry you have to hear this for the first time, but it is very likely that people do not actually care about your D&D experience unless you were playing with them. And if they do care, it is in like an abstract sort of distant sense where, oh, I'm so glad you had a good time playing D&D. It's not like, whoa, tell me what happened. Tell me what you did when that goblin showed up. I don't care. I really don't think anyone does. And like, I think that's Baldur's, that likewise that extends to Baldur's Gate 3. And I say this from experience, but kind of just from like having felt it. Like, I've had, I don't know, some of my grandkids will go around trying to tell people about their D&D experiences, and it's like, it's very clear that no one cares. It's like my grandkids will go to me and be like, hey, Mr. Euphranor, did you know that I like, and then they talk about their D&D experience, and I'm just like, wow, that's cool. Did you cast Fireball? Whoa, I love Fireball. I also love Bag of Holding, or some, you know, like something to that effect. I'm gonna unkify them so much that they kind of they get that I don't want to listen to this. No, but it's like, to me, that's what makes it so like such a relative, like such a unique experience in your life, or at least unique enough that it's its own thing. It's not just play. I would say it's specifically the shared experience you would have with some friends. IRL. Most likely IRL. Yes, you can do an online campaign, but the vibe of the room is not the same. And the same way you can play a board game online, but you know it's different. You know the feel is different, right? But you don't want to tell people, or maybe you do want to tell people. Let me turn it the other way around. People don't want to listen to your board game experience. People want to know that you had a good time, and they like that you had a good time, but they really don't care for the details. And if you tell them, oh my god, I did this, it's not as epic and funny as it is in your mind. In your mind, because you were there playing it, and in that moment you were so invested in that like moment. It was everything to you, and that's kind of what made it special. But for someone who wasn't there, that doesn't translate. Okay, whatever. I see new fan art, nice. There is indeed new fan art, FZF, or there was new fan art for a while. I just was too lazy to update the art wheel, but now I have. Now it is everything. Now I'm up to date. No one has made any new art since I've updated it, so we're good. Miss playing D&D IRL with friends. Honestly, like, it's hard to replace an experience like that, I would say. It's in line with like playing board games with friends, IRL, to me, because like you can play games, maybe not board games, you can play like games online in general, and sometimes for many games that's the only way to play is via online, because, you know, unless you were cool enough to be in a LAN party, which I've been to like 1 or 2 LAN parties, but it didn't really work with my friends. It kind of works better if we were just Discord like calling, or maybe like Skype calling, if I were to reveal my 60-year-old age a bit. But I think most of those games kind of really, like most video games are tailored to be played online, because it's hard to replace the IRL experience that they just end up doing a different thing entirely, I guess. Haven't made Charis fan art in a really long time. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if the inspiration strikes, it'd be nice. And if you do that, I will put it on the wall, I suppose. Hello, Azure, hello. Anyways, that's enough yammering, I think. I'm gonna play Disco Elysium and think the video game. I'm gonna play the video game that you guys want me to play 50 hours of or something. I think, look, I'm gonna be real with you, and I don't think I'm gonna. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say it at the end of the stream. No. I don't think you would. I would remember if I said it at the end of the stream. Let me think. I think, here's my prediction. I think you will probably get tired of the video game. You don't want to admit it, but you'll probably get tired after this playthrough. That's fine, but I'm going to do one more on stream to just get it out of everyone's system, and then we'll go back to like regularly scheduled slot, okay? Because I don't think I'm going to do like 10
for
episodes
another 196 hours.
I'm not playing 200 hours of this game.
No.
I will not play 200 hours of this fucking video game, man. Unless I happen to kind of agree with all of your political opinions, in which case maybe you would be inclined to watch me play more of it. Okay.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles.
What? Oh, my shoes. These do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they feel?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Well, I've also got a cool partner. I don't remember what we were doing. Dog, I watched an 80-hour playthrough of Disco Elysium. That's frightening. I didn't know I would... I didn't realize I was in the company of people who have watched 80-hour playthroughs of a video game. Unless that was your first exposure to the game, and you kind of, rather than playing it yourself, you watch someone play, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, if that was your first experience of it, that's sort of like you're playing it, right? I guess? I don't know. Because I watched Detroit Become Human playthroughs way before I actually ended up playing it on stream, which was last year, I think. It was? Yeah, so I don't think you'll watch another 80-hour playthrough. I think you watched one 80-hour playthrough and you were like, that's good. That's me having basically played it. I can now be a part of the fandom conversations, which is kind of what you do this for, right? I imagine. And then you go, right, I'm done. How do I jump? Is it X? Is it Z? Is there a jump button? Nope, there isn't. I can level up though. What do I want to level up? This is my strongest point. Do I just like pigeonhole everything into this? Like, what do I do? Visual calculus, conceptualization. What the hell? Motor X, physique. Okay, well, if I've got strength in these, I should probably play into these, right? Empathy? What does 5 mean? Does that mean I'm 5 good? So if I... Oh, psyche base. Bonus from thoughts, +1. So do I want something low in my strengths so I can balance it out? I have -1 suggestion from my items. Charm men and women. I'm -1 charm from my items? Why? My shoes? Heels ridiculously high. Oh, damn. Okay, well... And my trousers? No, it's my white shirt. Unsavory odor. Oh. I need to inspect the body, but this is like a problem. I need to do 3 more things before I can investigate the body, right? Or did I already? I don't remember. Guards has told you some unruly Union men gather in the mess hall of the Whirling in Rags. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Okay. The pissing competition. Apparently there was a pissing match between Precinct 41 yours and Precinct 57 Kim's. Ask Kim about this after the initial inspection of the dead body is done.
Yes?
Tell me about the pissing competition. Okay, none of this works. Do you still need us to backseat? Okay, maybe a little. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No
dude.
response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
But like, I'm pretty convincing, right? I really don't remember anything. There was drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a
Have I?
sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
So what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
But I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The
Fair.
RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
That's fine. We'll just move on. I'm afraid this is a medical
Really?
situation.
You look fine to me.
Well, I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror, had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Unbecoming does not even begin to describe it, I think.
Clearly, he prefers to think
Also, I
you're
realize I'm
malingering.
really big. I'm
He
gonna
cannot
shrink
fathom
myself.
that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
That should be better. It's not psychological. Some sort of major damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Can we go over the preliminary info?
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
Oh, he's already done that.
There's
so
no
then I
reason
guess.
to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk
Is time
received a report
passing?
for the security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
So our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Okay. None of these things are things I would say. I have to forget that I'm... Should I play this game like I'm saying the things? I don't know. White male in his 40s, what more do you need?
I'm relieved that you agree.
He is glad and surprised to see an officer who can appreciate the less than spectacular.
Was there anything else? You looked like you were about to say something.
Do you know the feeling when you've begun filling in a crossword, but some of your answers don't quite seem to fit? That's the feeling I have right now.
I know exactly what you mean.
It will turn into quite the puzzle yet, I'm afraid.
Alright, well, that's all I need
Good.
to know. We've exhausted dialogue, I think. We need to get down there. Can I ping it? I can't ping it. I can right-click, though. Wait, what does that do?
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Okay, we're not doing that. We go to the door. I cannot go to the door. Can I go down there? No, that's where we came from. I actually don't know where to go. Can I go to the door here? No. Can I go there? Let me hold right click. Is that shaded in it? No, that's not shaded. What the hell? I can't grab that. Can I react to that object? No. So evidently I can't jump because there's a 3% chance, or rather there's a 97% chance I break all my bones and die. So I have to not do that. But I don't know what the fuck to do. What am I doing? Let's grab it from here. Well, no. Go back here. And then grab the coat. What the fuck? Why is it not? You don't die, you just back up and get scared? Okay, got it. Understood. Think plays yourself. I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing. But also, he just says... I just wouldn't be this character, so it's hard to roleplay. Because, like, the character is a pseudo-blank slate in that he doesn't remember anything. But it's not like he doesn't have a past, he actually does, you just don't remember it at the moment. I just wouldn't be in that situation. You know what I mean? It's so hard for me to even imagine being in that situation, that if I were to be, I would react to it the same way. I would just... I don't know, I would just quit the job. I don't think I would do it, but whatever. It's fine to fail, you don't game over. Okay.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Ew. That's a bad idea.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
I'm a boxer? Right, I can't do it right now. I'll make the jump next time. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
You guys lied to me. You all lied to me. I actually was gonna die if I didn't click that on time. What the fuck? What the fuck? I lost health from hesitating? Fuck this game, man. Okay, I'm a little stuck actually. I actually don't know what the fuck I should be doing. Okay, hold on. Let's open this door. Let's go here. Can we not go there? Why can't we go there? Why the fuck can we not just walk over there? Oh my god. Okay. I guess we can't walk over there. Charis, you're such an unsympathetic ass. What do you mean? I have like 4 sympathy. That's higher than average. Where are my stats? That's empathy, sorry. That's 5 and that's empathy, so never mind. Okay, I clicked on the dot. It's not allowing me to do anything with it. Okay, cool. You're on the roof. Fucking... Okay, so is this the right way up? Because I came up here. I remember coming up here. And... not getting anything. Like, I remember it not being helpful at all. Oh, he's back. Let's punch the kid in the face. Can we do that?
Fuck does Kuno care?
I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno. Wait, no. Kuno, I found your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack? It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I phase shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
Sure I can.
He can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
What's the tube of magnesiolum, Kuno?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
Okay.
You could use some.
Damn. Okay. It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
I know all about it.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Okay. I found a plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Okay.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you?
No.
You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
No, I don't need drugs. I'm okay with that. What's with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Okay. I liked it. I got one too. This one.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This
Oh.
is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
I thought when it said point to your head, like, I thought it was pointing to his head, to Kuno's head. When it said your head, I assumed it was like part of the speech and it would be like point to your head, Kuno, like you. I thought that would be like a jab at him. I didn't think I would be talking about myself. That's weird.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
Okay.
Well played. No one saw that coming.
I got 5 XP. I really don't know what that means. Is my code up there?
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it. Yet, that conclusively explains how the coat got up there.
Could I get into the harbor from the roof?
Course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
Tried it, didn't go well.
Kuno knows. Kuno and C saw you shit yourself. It's okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Kuno style.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
Okay.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his
We'll have to
kingdom.
figure out what this... Let's go into empathy. Have I done that? Why don't I do that right now? Okay. Even. Let's figure out what's going on with this kid.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay.
Fuck does Kuno care?
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
What the fuck? What does that mean? Act on it, try and separate them.
Fuck you whispering about?
What am I whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
What's happening?
Fuck you f***ing whispering about.
Okay.
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
I mean, yeah, when I was like 13 maybe, but I'm a 60-year-old guy now, so not really.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
Okay.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Kuno, listen to me. She's trying to control you. We gotta get you out of here. Is a sentiment that should be thought and expressed but not said directly in those words. What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy, scary. If you, oh my god, she's out of her hair. She's fucked up. I think this one, because the middle one makes it seem like we're pansies or whatever.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Okay.
Wrong move.
Oh shit.
But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
Okay, well, we're on a coin flip. I think it's... she's trying to control you?
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other. Not gonna let him do that.
Uh-oh.
That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad, manipulative thing.
Dude,
to
I don't
say.
know.
You should understand. I got you this far. I couldn't get you all the way.
I don't know what... because I don't know what this kid's problem is.
Try to fuck my Kuno! Try to fuck my Kuno away! Me and Kuno are tight. We ride for life.
Try once more to figure him out. Find a way to connect to him. Okay.
You were too pushy last time. Think this through. Try to really understand the psychological bond Kuno has with Kuno S.
So what's the deal with going on?
Just look. While Kuno has no problem being near you, she always hides behind the fence, afraid for her life. Like she's done something very bad.
Okay.
Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses.
Okay.
All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Okay, how do we do that?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like
Okay.
she's done
So she's guilty?
something very bad. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it.
Right,
All
yeah.
in all, Kuno respects madness.
Okay, I already heard that.
Fuck
Okay.
you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what
Fuck you whispering about.
she puts extra stress onto that word.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
Okay.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful.
Why would this be the option?
You
Why
can
would number 2
still
be the
fuck
option?
this
What's up
up.
with her? She's terrifying, crazy,
Don't
scary.
make Kuno look bad in this.
Is that what you say? Because doesn't that make it seem like you can't handle this kid, and that would make him not want to open up with you? To you, I don't.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
I mean, I guess I could say it.
Stop talking to him. Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell you? Kuno told you. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
Okay.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
You think she has anything to do with the dead man? Anything to do with the dead man? You said she's insane.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Okay.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno. Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
I believe him.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Was the my liege necessary? I suppose it was, actually. What's the language she used?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
I don't know who those are.
It's Suruiz. The Suru
Okay.
are an indigenous ethnic minority in the social democratic powerhouse Vasa on the tundra and taiga-covered Isola of Katla. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
Could she be Suruese?
Suruese? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Revelshot does have a small Suruese community, or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
What do you mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
He's meant everything he said before, but right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
Isn't she too small to overpower someone? You serious about this killing business? I think he is serious, so... Isn't she too small?
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him.
Okay, well, fair enough.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, how many then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
Right, he's freaking out.
A cop would be too large for her to overpower, but a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless,
Or like
or
a sleeping cop.
other children.
Okay, I wasn't thinking in the same way, I guess.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
You think it's possible she killed other children?
Kuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies.
Kuno, there, that's it. That's what Kuno is starting to think, yeah.
She's sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister.
I mean, I
She's just a
figured.
stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit.
A stray.
Yeah, she was just there.
Went to the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
Little one twists her neck looking at the building.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
You said she got in? How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Fair enough. How are you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
You need backup. I'm here for you.
Listen, listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
Okay.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
I can respect that.
All right. Now we can do business.
Oh, we're doing business. We're doing business with the kid.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit.
All right.
Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics.
Okay,
if
well, you don't
run
have to
a little
announce
errand
it.
for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
Right. Can I get a jump? Can I get a jump potion? Let's talk about your shack.
The fuck do you want with it?
Nope, nothing, I guess.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
What's about running an errand and illegal narcotics?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on.
I see. I can believe that.
Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay, okay.
Dirty popo man is you.
Oh.
In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
You want me to take your dad? Okay. Who's your dad, Kuno?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Well, we have that in common, I guess.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
It's 2v1, and we have guns. No, wait. I don't have my gun. My partner has his gun. Right, Kim? I look over at Kim. He shakes his head in disapproval. How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
Half of what?
A baggie, but like in this vial.
That's half a gram, sir.
Half a gram.
Yeah, half a G. Want it or not?
It's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Alright, I've made up my mind, Kuno, and this is what's gonna happen.
Okay, Kuno's listening.
I'm going in there all guns blazing. Going in there, but not for the speed. Going in there for justice. I'm going in for justice. I'm a narc. I'm going to confiscate that crap. I'm going to confiscate that crap. Oh, lie. Or be sincere here. I'm not going in there. I'm gonna go in there for justice. I'm gonna confiscate it, but I'm gonna lie about it, because maybe we can use it to jump.
Sure. Confiscate it for Kuno, and you can have half. Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key, so you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side, bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. That's how Kuno does it.
What the fuck?
Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door, police violence style. That's what Kuno does. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckhead.
Well, if I kick down the door, I'm not locked in with him, right?
That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
I'm going to confiscate his drugs. Come on, we're obviously not going to take it. We need to get drugs away from a minor.
Okay then.
I keep throwing up.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Okay. Maybe you got some advice?
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right?
60.
Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Okay.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
I don't think so.
Always the cynic. Then I have a suggestion. Just don't vomit anymore, okay?
Okay. I have more questions about the crime
Yeah?
scene.
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
The ladder, have you ever climbed it?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say it's unclimbable.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
Not an acrobat. Check.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
A dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I do need to know, though. Someone may have tampered with it.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good
would
price.
these qualify as sweet
500
rags?
real.
Is that a lot of money, or is that no? No, I have no money. I owe the. How much do I owe the hotel or the hostel or the whatever it is? It was a motel, wasn't it? I don't remember what I stayed in. How much do I owe them? 400, right? I see what happened to his clothes.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that.
We owe them
fucker up there.
130 and this kid
Now,
wants
you want
500 for
performance
like
gear
pants
or
or
not,
something.
Grandpa?
Okay.
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
No, you don't know anything about
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
it. There was also a mug.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Does this racist mug have anything to do with it? I would think that, but I wouldn't ask that. Does this adequate depiction of a South Samaritan man? Does this quaint, better not taken out of its historical context mug have anything to do with it? It's quaint. Adequate.
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
Yes, exactly, Kuno.
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Someone has tampered with the crime scene, cleaned some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
Yeah.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting 2 and 2 together here.
Sure.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Alright, okay, we get it, we get it.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Alright.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I guess we should discuss the body.
The fuck about it?
Nothing else?
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Alright, okay, see you later.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright, see you later. See you later, kids. My game is lagging a bit. That's fine. That's okay. We're gonna try one more time to get the body down? No, we're not. Fuck that. It might just kill me or something. It doesn't hurt to keep the option open. Haggle Kuno to make the price on Adidas track pants. I don't want pants. I think I'm good. I don't want it. I don't want to buy pants from a kid. I just don't want to do that. Guys, could you do an RPG arc at some point? Like, what? What would that look like? That would be me playing Disco Elysium and then finishing up the 3 Houses playthrough I promised 2 years ago. Were there drugs here? Kim, that's not appropriate. Kim, could you just... Kim, could I just get a little bit of space? You know, I appreciate the... I appreciate the... Okay, alright. I didn't really want to address it, Kim. That will remain unspoken. Okay. We'll try to get my jacket like one more time. Can we hold shift to run? Is there like a run button? No? This is it? Okay. There's nothing really important at the stone landing near the bookstore. Okay, we'll check that out. Let me try to get the jacket like one more time.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has
Wait, if I
claimed
die,
for
then like I die, right? I have no more health charges. I forgot that it removes a health charge. Okay, well fuck that then. I need to go back. Oh, I need to go back. Okay, we'll go back. That's fine. What about Disco Elysium, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Zero Praise, and maybe Gothic Remake? I don't know if, like, because I think most of my arcs last, like, at 2 weeks to a month. I feel like an RPG arc would last, like, 5 months. If I were to finish all the games, it would just be 5 months long. And anyone who's not into it would have 5 months of not being into it. You know what I mean? I feel like I could not play more than one RPG at the same time. Like, it just wouldn't work that way. Okay, let's go to the bookstore. Stone landing near the bookstore. Let's interact with that.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside.
I don't have
Then
that.
use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
Why do that? No, I do have that money. I don't know if I want to spend it though.
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
What happened?
They got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour. I suspect that something was Everard Clare, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
Can't we do something about it?
We should have done something about the union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
Fair enough. You had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. You had to reach a broken window. Tibbs has windows. To roundabout north. To Cape Side Apartments, Martinez Pier. I have a thought. I hear the squall of seabirds. Better mouth your watch around me, boy. Hey, what's up? Things I've and said. Right. Sure thing, sir. What's that? That's orange. Splatter of bullet holes line the wall. Mon Dieu, how much can a man wine gust on him?
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Kim Kitsuragi? Kim, look.
Where?
Someone's been shot.
There? Those are old.
What do you mean old?
These bullets were fired during the revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation.
Can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Okay. There is something I can do here. I can take that from him. Yellow plastic bag, frite. Okay. That must be super important. I've got a... Yes, I can collect tear from the streets. That's so cool. What does that mean? That means I can collect that, right? What is that?
This coin-operated viewer is
viewer,
facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Probably some kids.
Let's look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onug, written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Oh. Right. Okay.
That's Kuno on the lens.
I figured.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the Star of Pericanasis, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericanassian Church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards.
I can't imagine that also being Kuno's doing.
The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the
Oh, sorry, no, I'm
windows.
talking about the distant thing now, never mind.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Can we pick up the bottles on the ground? Nope. Okay. Well, whatever. There's one here. This coin operator appears to be banged up and knocked over. Damn. Let's talk to these guys.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Okay.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Sure.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
I'm gonna play. I've got 72% because I've got +2 acting without hesitation. There's a red check, but I've got 72%. Okay. Whoa, we're fading to black. What does that mean?
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
I'm gonna feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system calibrating until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
I'm gonna take an
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds,
You need to equip the
smells,
bag? Okay,
even
I'll
the
equip the
wind.
bag after this.
Everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
There's time for a last glance inwards. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion. A fine-tuned locomotor.
I figured
running
that wouldn't
at
give me a
maximum
straightforward answer.
efficiency. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Okay. Inertia could be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Whoa! I can't imagine that was the game they were playing.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Yeah, I don't think he liked that. I don't think that was a nice word. He just yelled at me.
A whorehouse of shit? It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters.
Yeah, I don't think they were
Probably
throwing
24,
it.
and then some.
Were they?
Nothing to be embarrassed about.
Like, out into the ocean. I don't think they were doing that.
What the hell is your problem?
Yeah, aren't they like pinging it here? What the fuck? Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
I don't know why I would do that. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what came over me. I wouldn't have done that. It's out of character for me. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have just chucked it like that.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
Why did I throw it? What's wrong with me? I would never do that. What the fuck? Why? Oh. Pétanque, I understand.
No, no you don't. Our pétanque game is ruined. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
It's a misunderstanding, yeah,
Of
that's for
course
sure.
there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Yeah, I think I do owe them.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
I was on like a mission.
Yes, Why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
Okay. I saw the statue of Philip III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes! King Philip III, on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Yep, powerful leaders. That's what this country needs. Yep.
Revachol would be a different place if more people realized that. We could still be the...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
What happened?
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
You threw the ball because you didn't ask about the game. An equivalent would be if you picked up a basketball and you kicked it because you played soccer all your life so far. Yeah, but I wouldn't kick it into the ocean. You know what I mean? Like, well, that's what I mean by, like, what the fuck, I wouldn't do that. Because I might fuck up the game in a temporary, fixable sense, but I wouldn't go so far as to throw a ball so far away that it is not retrievable. That seems to me like a mistake I would never make. So I'm gonna have to roleplay extra hard to immerse myself into this character. What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
Right.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum. Revachol's finest years.
Okay.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Yep.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor. And it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Higher realms.
Higher realms. Of course, it all makes sense. He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
Such responsibility requires a boost every now and then. I sometimes need one too.
Please, officer, don't encourage him. Do spare us the cocaine fairy tales. The RCM isn't interested in them.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
Okay. Let's talk about something else.
Right.
You're playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Does it have anything to do with the bullet holes?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like.
Whoa, that's a little
They
political.
just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use artillery fire?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Licked. I'm guessing, like, that's not a nice thing.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't
What?
so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Okay. Suicide, sex cult propaganda, and mad anarchist women. Interesting.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
I understand I bombed this place too. That's probably not in character at all. Or maybe it is. They should have chosen a place away from people and buildings. Why shove them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
Okay.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Sounds grim.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boats first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Nice. Pétanque.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Damn, I hate when socialists do stuff.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
What do I think? Why do you want to know what I think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Shit. I mean, I do think, therefore I am going to pick commies just don't understand how money works. That seems like a safe answer.
No, they don't. But I'm sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting rabid commies, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frissel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere.
I feel that. I mean,
foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Who is this Frissel?
Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
You mentioned Guillaume.
A true king in both blood and mind, led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Those damn commies.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
Exactly as a suzerain.
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything.
I'm not from here. I'm
him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened.
Yeah, probably.
When we took our last stand against the Filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Very low. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? -1 from throwing the bull into the sea. Well, might as well try it.
All you observe is a veteran
I die
refusing
now?
to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
Does it just kill me? Does it instantly destroy my health bar if I can't read this guy's mind?
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Sure.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Okay. Don't you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
And you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Yeah, that seems right to me. He seems like he would like the police.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What? Politics? In my apolitical video game? They couldn't do this. In my say-so apolitical stream, where my viewers know I would never talk about politics? That's terrifying. What about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Nodding in approval right now. You can't see this, but I'm nodding in approval. There are no duties RCM women couldn't carry out.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
No, I don't think there's any evolutionary inequality at play here.
Really, officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top.
What does that even mean?
Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
I see. Okay. Yeah. We'll just put you aside now. Okay, thank you for your time. Ooh. We shall not speak of that encounter. Not that last bit of this. We need to hold something in our hand. Let's make it this bag. That's not a bag. Let's make it this bag. That's not a bag. Let's make it this bag. Chain cutters, flashlight, and a pry bar. Okay. We'll keep this slowed out for now. Ooh, cans. No, they're over there. Click on them. No, that's Kim. Kim, move away, please. I need to collect these cans. Take all. I have to take all of them individually. Okay. Okay, I've done my duty. You get more painkillers when you go east of the fruit store. Okay. Where's the fruit store? Enormous bull is worthy of a real name. Would that suffice for the game? Probably not. Probably not. Ooh, can. And bottle. Kim, could you just move? Kim, I need you to walk away. Kim, can you go over here? And can you stay there while I collect these bottles? Okay, we're gonna play City Cleanup Simulator now. That's what this game is gonna be for the rest of the stream. Like for 2 hours, we're just gonna do nothing but city cleanup. Oh my god, it's the kid. What's that? Ooh, money. Magnesium? Whoa. And we've got a morale charge. Yeah, Kuno, fuck him up. Okay, we're not gonna interact with the kid yet. So I don't think that would be a good idea. There's some guy up top. Can we talk to him?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Do you want to talk about politics?
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Okay. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the Gundar... What does he say? Marie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Yeah, it's pretty
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
You got a good view of the backyard. Can you tell me about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme.
Gendarme.
Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
When I get to the bottom of this case, which she will help me with.
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did I? I probably did, and I just didn't remember.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
Oh, never mind.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word?
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
Kind
it
of
was
friend.
my Sunday friend.
Who's your Sunday friend?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette,
Okay,
all
well,
from different angles.
I need to get inside this apartment building. Can you help me?
Help you? No, sorry, gendarme. I have to run.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Fuck off.
That's definitely not his real name.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
I can't say anything else. Goodbye.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Suggestion. Convince him to stay. Even odds.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains?
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes, compassion, and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
His voice is soft and deliberate. With a flick of his wrist, he sends the cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. Where? Oh, that's where he goes. See you later. He's off screen now. I can't see him.
He's gone.
We should run after him.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
You're right. He probably didn't have anything important to say anyway.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there. If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Let's do that. There's a thought.
Lonesome, long way home.
I've completed my thought.
Here we go. Home awaits.
This
Walk
art
past
is really
Station
cool.
41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
That's all I have now. Okay, we've completed the thought. Now what? Now what do we do? Rigorous self-critique. Temporary research bonus. -1 authority. Damn. You're one sorry piece of shit. Stop. Well, I'm currently doing it, I guess. Okay. Is there anything else I can do? Unlock a new slot to research a thought. I've not unlocked anything. Let's not research any thoughts then. Okay. What do I need to do? What is that? That's the rock.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
Thank you, Martinez.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
How are we gonna find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Okay. Garden hose. Chairs and tables. Can we grab that? We cannot. Alright, they grab that. What is over here? That's a box. Whoa. Orange bum hat. +1 reaction speed. -1 rhetoric. Nosifed. Ooh. Healing item gained. Yo. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Or maybe I lost containers, secret orbs, lost containers, they're both, wait, hold on, what if I did that? What if I opened the door then? Nope, never mind. Bring the pry bar back. Doesn't do anything. Okay. Another splashing of bullet holes on this wall. They're not letting me do anything. Okay, let's go into the door. Because I don't want to disturb the kid yet. I feel like if we do that, we're going to get some sort of thing that stops us from going any further. Or not, actually, if we were to metagame this. Flip up glasses, the auditor, +1 logic, -1 authority. We're wearing these right now. Yes. I wouldn't just put glasses on that I found on the floor, but... Which is not really the role-playing, but that... Ooh. Wait, let's pick that up. Oh, 15 cents. Okay, that's a breaker box. We can do something to it. That's not a breaker box, but there's money in it. We're actually gonna get rich. What do we need? 130? Easy. In no time, we're gonna be able to have that money. And then we can save up 500 for the pants from Kuno.
TBF, this is the Disco Elysium MC we're talking about, like he is very much that kind of person.
Yeah, but I'm not, and I'm playing the video game, not the Disco Elysium MC. I have a thought. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track. Good. That shit is locked. Damn. I have a thought. I couldn't complete my thought. Is it still here? It's not here anymore. What the fuck are we doing here? What are we looking for? Thought. These shoes come in different sizes.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Dorota.
So we found Kuno's dad.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
Score. Use the cutters on the chain. -10 because I don't actually have them equipped. Why can't I just let me have them equipped, man? What does my current hat do? +1 encyclopedia. This one gives me +1 reaction speed but minus rhetoric. Okay, we're not gonna wear the bum hat then because of that. Chain cutters. There they are.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. Secure snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door.
Go outside and you'll get the thought back. The thoughts are location specific. Okay, I'll have that thought later then. Honestly, location specific thoughts is a mood though. Like that makes sense to me. I will actually have a thought. Okay, sorry, just a tangent. Is this a real thing or am I like too far gone? Where sometimes I'll have a thought while I'm scrolling like Reddit. And then like as I'm scrolling it, I'll be thinking thoughts. And then if I think of something, but then I kind of lose it again because I get distracted or like, you know, someone tries to talk to me or whatever. I find it actually sometimes it really helps. Oftentimes really helps to scroll back the other direction to the older posts that I was looking at just now, because then it puts me and my brain in that headspace where I'm actually like recalling that information again. I don't know what the science is behind this, but it actually works. It's actually, I don't know how that works, like, but it does. Where if I lose my thought, I just need to scroll back to, and I was scrolling, I just need to go back to the thing I was scrolling on, and then I'll get that thought back. It has worked probably 80% of the time. There is not a single unique human experience. Okay, good. I like that. I don't want unique human experiences. I want to be like everyone. I want to be normal like everyone else.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Okay. What's in here? I can't go in. I don't have my flashlight. Okay. Here's the toilet. The shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Yummy! Okay, let's come back out. Police, open up! I'm gonna die here. I'm not dead here. That's the thing we can grab. We're gonna grab it right away. Money! That's important.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine.
What am I hearing? Oh my god, that's snoring.
Equipped with a straw.
Oh shit. We're going to take the speed.
You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Oh shit, he's right there. Oh, okay, let's. Glossy erotica covers the wall, wrinkled from moisture. Okay, we should probably put the fucking torch away. What is this? Speed bottle. Oh. Let's keep our pry bar. Might be a good weapon. Can we steal his fucking clothes? Or would he wake up from that? Air stinks or something sour. Okay, we can take his pants. That's all we can do. Let's wear his pants right now. Like right in front of him. Let's change into his pants right in front of him right now. +1 composure. -1 savoir-faire. +1 electrochemistry. Okay, so there, with these black jeans, we now have +1 net stats. Ooh, looking good. Looking good. Okay. We're gonna keep the bum hat off because our current hat has a net positive stats. I don't think I want to disturb this man. We're gonna leave now. There's something in the sink that I missed. Money. We're actually rich. I didn't know you could just do that. You could just go around taking people's money. Alright, let's close that door. See you later, loser. What's over here? 5-pointed star on the wall.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, "Number, it's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of
guess
it.
what I've got?
Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise."
I don't got that. Never mind. Let me just. Fine. I'll just keep it on hand. I don't even know why I bought. Wait. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Just keep them on hand.
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle snaps
Every
like a
time.
twig, and the lock falls to
every
the
time.
floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
Yep. Open up. What is that?
A plaster cast bust depicts
Ooh.
a middle-aged
I
man
love those.
with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Charis Mazov. Mazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian.
Oh, I remember.
He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government.
It says 11
Mazov
there.
is considered the father of scientific
Okay.
communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Oh, I understand. I was like, why does he sound so Why does this tenant have a bust of Charis Mazov in their bedroom?
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. A flamboyant poster of a white star. Real lithography? Okay. Let's steal from him. He wouldn't mind, I'm sure. Ooh, a nice lounge jacket for +1 conceptualization. And a bullet. Ooh. Okay. What are my current... Oh, okay, so this is just the bonus stats without the -1 suggestion. That's perfect. Oh, it's my jacket, not my shirt. Sorry, I took my shirt off. I'll put that back on. My disco ass blazer. +1 esprit. I don't need esprit. I think I like conceptualization. Okay. There's a man right there. What the fuck? Is it?
Yes?
Oh, it's Kim. God damn it, Kim. What the fuck? You're through the wall. Okay, you're back. He scared me. He was through the wall.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Nice. And if this isn't Iron Lung, you don't die from walking into a room. Sometimes you do in this game. You die from, like, not doing something, which just doesn't make any sense to me. Have you ever had the experience and had to scroll back to a meme or advertise? All the time, yeah. All the time. All the time I would scroll back and I'd be like, I hate this. I have to go back to this ad and I have to go back to the thing before that. Oh, I remember this meme. And then as I'm scrolling, I'm like, oh, right, yes, that's my thoughts. We'll inspect the symbol
The
closer.
star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is it upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
What does it evoke in me?
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
I see. Understood. There's more to take. A postcard worth 15 cents. Don't mind if I do. There's a person, but I don't think they mind if I take this money from him.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Let's knock.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door.
We'll knock again.
You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
That's not the line. The line is, this time the steps come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice, very intense. This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge. Yeah, you kind of
Did you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
I think I do.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Okay. But, whatever. We don't really have a reason. Door number 9 is locked. Okay. Apartment 8, their mailboxes are overflowing. Hello.
Give me a moment.
Elderly woman leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Oh. I only have a few questions.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, smoker on the balcony.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble, just want to talk to him.
Talk?
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28.
Is it because he's not much of a talker?
Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Right.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
You live here.
If you could call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
Okay, Granny.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
I've got a few more questions.
Ask away, policeman.
Is one of the residents on a vacation?
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
Could that perhaps be the apartment that belongs to the guy who's being hanged right now?
They probably just moved or died. Hopefully somewhere else.
Yeah, hopefully that's not our guy. Who lives in apartment 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
Let me talk to someone through the door.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Yeah, well...
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Oh, yeah, they are. Who lives behind the padlocked door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar. I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He
Ah.
asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
You mean the star in the antlers?
A symbol of what now?
You know, it's oh, I have to like answer one of these. You know, the ones who support the working class against capital. It's an ideology and has some noble aims, but it's also been used to justify terrible bloodshed. It's for loons who have no idea how economy works. It's a symbol for contributing to the demise of our noble state in the name of some made-up world of equality. Communism. It's a political ideology. What would I honestly say? I'd probably honestly say it's noble aims. It's also been used to justify terrible bloodshed. Both of those things are true. And they're fairly accurate to what I would say, how I would describe it to like an old lady who's cleaning.
The cleaning lady shrugs and returns to sweeping.
That's in character too.
The clash of ideas and atrocities are as far from her world as fairies and wizards.
Sure. Tell me about the man who lives at the end of the hallway.
I don't want to talk about Deweeters.
Okay, why not?
Addicts. All of them. And sometimes I hear them screaming.
I see.
They don't like me cleaning behind their door. Think I'm listening in on their fights.
It was dirtier there. After the janitor's closet. She avoids the end of the hallway.
We saw unpaid utility bills. Aren't they going to be evicted?
No one likes them in this building. It's only because of the kids they haven't been thrown out. I don't like talking about those people.
That's all, thank
you. She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Thank you, ma'am. That's the exit. Can you give me 2 minutes to go get a glass of water? I will be right back. Actually, while I'm gone, what I can do is I can maybe enable... I realized I should do this more. I can enable parrot, like... Okay, hold on. How do I enable something? I can enable parrot to read everything while I'm gone, and I realize that that's probably a good idea. I can do that while I'm away, so you can entertain yourself. I find that that's an effective tool. So I will give me like 2 minutes.
Everyone is unique, you included. Will we get a fascist playthrough? LMAO. Did he talk to Measurehead yet? I think so yet.
Ignore that. Hello, I'm back. Let me silence parrot again. Perfect.
Give me a moment.
I have nothing left to say to you, Grandma. Will we get a fascist playthrough? No, man. I'm not a fascist. Sorry, I mean, what? I don't know what that is. That's very political, and we don't talk about politics on this apolitical channel. This is a philosophy channel, after all, which means it has nothing to do with politics. Did you know that? Did you know that those two things have nothing to do with each other at all whatsoever? It's quite interesting how that
friends.
works. Hello, Kami. Hello. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this means. What does map mean? I don't see a map. Acquire a copy of the city map. Dude, where would I get that? Don't tell me, don't tell me. Foreclosed by Martinez Realty Associates. Okay. That is a mess, but it's a mess we can deal with. Interesting. Okay. Why is it making me walk outside? Someone has torn down the wall. I see. I see. Old grocery list on the table.
What happened here?
You can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door.
They still don't have a
Sadly,
door. Okay,
nothing
got it.
of great value remains here.
Sorry, something in the fridge.
Indeed.
What did I get? Ooh, +1 health. Okay, perfect. Should we use it? We should use it. Okay, now we're back in tip-top condition. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. There's a balcony over there. Let's check that out. I'm just going around looting everything, I realize is all I've done, but
Ruination has come.
Okay.
The broken arches betray the once grand
I don't need to
history
have a
of
thought
this
actually. The
building.
game could just give me my
It
thoughts.
towered over the harbor until it happened.
Let's form a guess about what happened.
A great
The war.
force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol.
Makes sense.
The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line. The waves of the Martinez Inlet rolled over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscured the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean.
Let's look at the ruins in the water.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
Who did this?
A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol. Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on 20 co-aligned archers. They will reach the city in 58 seconds.
Kim, do you know what happened? Can you just tell me, rather than my thoughts trying to guess what happened?
The coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
He does not like talking politics of this kind.
He doesn't like talking about politics, man. That's why we're twinning. Kim and I, we don't talk about politics. So I'm glad to see a kindred spirit in all this. Unlike that old guy who just only wanted to talk about politics. My game lagged by autosaving. Okay, that's fine. Up here, Piggo. Who's that?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Yeah, when were you last tested? Just answer some questions, okay?
Ask away, pigman. But I don't promise to answer.
Right.
A brush, an artist. The red splatter is urban expressionism. That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
Based? No, wait, I'm a cop.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
That's some clever cultural commentary.
You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo.
Did you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Okay.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
That is very true, Kim.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
I'm just saying you never use the word pleasant, just normal, calm, and informative. Which tends to be pleasant, but... you looking off to the side, what are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
She nods disdainfully towards the woman performing maintenance in on the boat docked next to the pier. Disdainfully.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That Ozon her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
I guess that's you.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Revachol. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
I see.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Okay, I gotta get
Good
a bit
idea,
wacky.
piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
I have an opinion on this. You want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna have to stop you this hooliganism. Actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied. I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Yeah. It is now officially sanctioned, your protest. You're very welcome.
She means the opposite.
I know, and I did too.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
I know. Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
I know, I always do. Not like a lot. Bear in mind, I'm sort of a small streamer, but door is locked. Can't get in. Oh, I've got a thought. Chair is new. Someone lives back there. I had a thought just now. Where the fuck did my thought go? Let me scroll back. Okay, here it is. Above, tarps flap in the wind. Forgotten hammers and nails rust. Okay. Let's go through this door. What the hell? Okay. Oh, this is the ladies', the cleaning ladies' room, right? It's next to the coal, isn't it? Cindy? No, I don't think so. I think it's the cleaning ladies' room. We can take her laborer genes. +1 electrochemistry, -1 reaction speed. Let's not take that. That's probably going to be the first item I don't take. I really need the money. And it's 4 real, which is like... which is more than, let's say, 1/3 of our total wealth right now. But also, this is probably all of the total wealth that belongs to that cleaning lady. And I feel really bad taking from the cleaning lady. Is this... Now then, here comes the question. Is this the type of game that would punish you for that? There are no repercussions for taking anything you see in this game. Oh, okay, I guess not. That's good to know. Because I don't think I was thinking, like, the way I've observed this was... I've sort of been callously, recklessly taking shit, just anything I can get my hands on, for the past, like, 6 hours or however long I've been playing this game. And I've not been punished. It's never been addressed that I've taken stuff. So I just assume that it's not part of the game that the characters react to you taking their stuff. I think it's just they're expecting you to just take stuff. And I think the game is just telling you... this is just the game's way of giving you stuff. It's not an environmental storytelling, but it's not meant to be like, don't take stuff from the old lady, or else you're gonna be punished in like 5 cutscenes or whatever. You can take it. All right, we'll take her pants too then. Okay. Who's that? Is that Kim? God damn it, Kim! You keep walking through walls, man. Whatever. Okay. He keeps doing that. Maybe the fuel was stolen from Kim's car? Nah. Maybe. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about characters in my video game clashing with each other, right? Especially if they're characters I like. I don't want to think about it. Alright. Okay, Granny, we're gonna leave now. We finished Kuno's quest. Oh, wait, we're at the docks. +1 suggestion, -1 half-light. Kim's freaking out again. It's okay, Kim, I'm with you, You're with me, don't worry. Is there anything? Oh, this is where we were. What is that? What are we? Is that a secret?
This is a wall
no,
on
that's
the
just
side
a wall
of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall? Oh, because it looks like it's been... there was something there that's been wiped out. Cindy's artistic impulses are infectious.
You have no clue.
Not enough.
It's just a wall.
I'm pretty sure there was something there that was painted over.
So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked. They're paint peeling.
I think I know what it is, but the game's not letting me. Whatever. It's fine. Cape Side Apartments. The frame of a motorcycle and repairing the tools used to disassemble it. Okay, we're gonna go bother that lady now at the docks. Magnesium. That looks good, but it's a net negative or a net neutral in stats. This is a net positive, so we're keeping that. Okay. Go back up to that smoker's balcony, so help me God. I'll do that in a bit, yeah. Talk to the dock lady. That's what we'll do.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat.
Did you turn off Parrot, you coward? No, I didn't. You just need to get lucky.
Her green raincoat glistens with droplets.
You just need to type more if you want
silk
Parrot to do
scarf
anything.
is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
You can only talk to Smoker on day 2. Are we on day 2 yet? We're not on day 2, we're on day 1.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Indeed we are. What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
Let's shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual.
Very.
But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
He is so nice to us, we don't deserve this.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. This is a tactic.
Yes.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines Group.
You seem rich, can I have some money? Tell me about Wild Pines, what do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It is a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, clinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Who are the other Indo-tribes?
Son-Baptiste, LUM, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
In good company, it seems.
Why, thank you.
How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
That's a lot of 130 reals in there, I'm sensing. The money here was so much less than that, that's true. Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
Shareholder value. A wave hits the sloop. She grasps the mainstay for balance.
A conglomerate the size of the wild pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where did they get all those billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the Great Unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Probably helps to start with a royal monopoly.
Susie Rain mentioned. That's a game you gotta play.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, Ari. I don't know what that is. What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
Well, if it's all 8% of all the cargo, that's quite an endeavor.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
Sure, that's your job, yeah.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Okay, now we say, you seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible.
Everything is possible?
Within reason.
Within reason.
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
That's only because it's really hot in here, right?
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Ashamed? I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leash for some dough, as I should be for even considering it. This is a woman and I'm a man. Okay, that's probably not what I would say. I think women can make more money too. I think they do, actually, but I don't know. I haven't looked into that statistic, nor do I want to perpetuate pointless gender wars. Yes, I should make my own goddamn money by now. We are going to... I'm a goddamn working man.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet.
That's true. So what we're gonna do is we actually don't ask her directly. We're gonna come up with a cleverer way. We're gonna say, threaten her with a gun. No, that's not clever. That's we are going to confiscate something from her. What could that be? I don't know. How do we eloquently ask her for money?
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay. Say it. Can I have some money? I don't think I would say, can I have some money? I would say, like, so recently, my partner, bless him, he's new here, he had his whole tankard of gas just leached, stolen. Now, That in itself is fine, since we're here to investigate. However, we do need to go make the trips to make sure that everything here is proceeding smoothly. Now, lady, you must understand that we've phoned the police, the RPM or whoever we are, and they're sending funding on the way. But it just hasn't arrived yet due to, you know, logistic complications. You understand, as a woman of business and as one who looks after the wild pines, you must understand, you know, how inefficient some things can be. In light of this situation, it would be really helpful if you could supply us with just a little bit of, just a bit of real to smooth the engine. And you know what? And if needed, if necessary, we can ask the RPM. We can pass your information on to the RPM, and you know they'll pay you back for your services as a kind citizen of this country, looking to deal with the injustices and, more importantly, the inefficiencies here.
Voila!
Yes.
You're doing it.
You seem rich. Get have some money, ma'am. Help me. I'm poor. I need money to keep living. None of these three are like even remotely close to what I just spun up. He's scamming her. I'm not scamming her. I'm literally telling her the truth. Mostly. It's mostly the truth, okay? She can go and inspect the car if she wants, but also, like, why would she do that? I'm the police officer here, okay? So that's what I would have said. Not any of these damn options. But now that we're here, we've already rolled the dice. We might as well just ask. Can I have some money, ma'am?
Of course. How much do you need?
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's letting on?
0.1 cents, 1 real, 130 real, 10,000 real, a billion real. How much is 10,000 to her? And is that too much? You're really hamming it up, though? I mean, I'm literally law enforcement. I'm so important for this country. The people need me. Okay, so I think it's between asking for 130 and 10,000. I think 130 is the correct answer to this game. But what if 10,000 worked? You know what I mean? Like, what if 10,000 worked? If your reason is that they stole fuel from Kim's car, couldn't she just offer to give fuel from her boat? Then how's she gonna get home? She can't get home, okay? It just makes more sense for her to give us the gas money than the gas itself, right? And if she did, for some reason, she's not that cheap. She's a rich lady with many rich lady things to do, so she's not that cheap. But even if she was, we would just say yes anyways and take the gas because we actually do need it. So now that we're here, 130 seems the correct answer. 10,000 seems like not maybe the best answer, but it could work. You know what I mean? 130 real, I'm metagaming now. If I ask for 0.1 cents, she would think it's a joke. If I ask for 1 real, she would think it's a joke. If I asked for 130, that seems like reasonable. And I think it's the highest chance of success. It is just enough to pay off your bill. Yes, I know that. But 10,000... isn't that like a drop in the bucket for her? How much is that? How much is 10,000? Okay, so we stayed in a hotel for 3-4 nights, and we damaged something that was a little important but not too important, and that cost 130. So every night in a hotel is like 30 real, let's say 30 real. How much is that in pounds? How much is that in British currency? Hold on. I'm thinking of like a Premier Inn, like 1 night stay. That shit is like 70 quid, right? 30 to 70. So that's like around like double that would be in pounds. So 10,000 reals is like 20,000 pounds. That's a year's worth of salary No, it's not. It's like probably half a year's worth of salary for the average working class person. Versus 130, which is like 200 pounds, which is like quite a bit of money. We're gonna ask for 130. Yep. We're not asking for 10,000 because that actually seems like a bit too much. Not for her, but just for the situation. So we're gonna ask for 130.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
There you go. We did it. 10,000 would have been fantastically large, I think.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You bribed me, alright. I'm your little peon now. I'm still getting my head around this money concept. I want to talk about something else. I'm an honorable policeman, one of the only few good men in Revachol.
You're right, man, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they're properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do.
Indeed,
now,
I will.
How else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
Now we're going to say the most stupid shit because I just kind of want to see her reaction to it. You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Do you have a license for that? Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Right, yes.
There is a pinch of defensiveness in her voice, but it is playful.
We're on an archipelago. What do you mean archipelago? Which one is... They're both stupid. So maybe this sounds like we're playing along. Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Le Caillou. Still haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
That's us. She knows what we're doing. She's a little shit. She kind of knows us, which is a problem.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
There you go.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
That I had no doubt, ma'am.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Why do I need to do that? I don't need to do that, Rhetoric. What are you talking about?
Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down.
What purpose would that serve? Why am I even thinking about this? I have police work.
Have it your way.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
It's a nice boat, but I mean, if she doesn't want to name it, then I guess we won't. What kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
Oh. How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
That's probably like a commercial, and I would go, ah ha ha ha, and I would finish her line if I knew what that was, because if I were like wealthy enough to watch TV.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I'm glad you're enjoying this game.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for this?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called
I have another dentist appointment next week.
a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
So the crowns of my teeth are not porcelain, unfortunately. I think I have a handle on the boat then.
Good.
What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
Interesting.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
That seems fair enough.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Yep, and... oh, fuck, I don't know who I am.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Okay, what do we say?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
It's related to the unusual medical episode.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life in the world.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia.
Encephalopathic.
I don't even know how to respond.
Shit. Encephalopathic. Encephalopathic amnesia indeed. Encephalopathic amnesia indeed. I'll try again. Encephalopathic amnesia indeed, ma'am.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until
Son
I've
of
seen
a
that
bitch.
badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
What kind of arrangement would it be?
I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort. Consider this. Perhaps she has been planning it all along. That you convince yourself into colluding with her.
I mean, I don't mind colluding with anyone. That's just, like, colluding's awesome. By the way, this is an apolitical stream. Anyways, let's roll this because it's a 72%, and for no other reason other than that.
Easy.
Yes.
Just offer her a favor. Like I said, nice and dirty.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez.
Do you have a
The union
sponsor
controls
called
the
This Is an
terminal,
Apolitical
so it goes
Stream
to
or
reason.
SMTH?
No, but I'm about to if I'm apolitical enough. Because you know that I can't get the sponsor if I'm too political. So in saying this is an apolitical stream, I will eventually get that sponsorship money. That's how that works, right? That's how that works.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones.
The right stones indeed.
Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Shit, she got me.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, Matt.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
I thought it was going well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Well, she did give us 130 real for the hotel, so I think that's okay, right? That worked out.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation. Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
Shit. Well, sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
The company must have more ears on the ground. She could have known about my condition.
I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all.
Her proposal was likely part of her design, this all is.
Yes. Knowing this does not really change our position, however.
What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
We could just find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
It's true.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Let's get back to him.
You're
right,
back.
madam?
Good. What can I help you with?
Alright. Tell me about this alleged drug trafficking. And what can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Well, what if I want to hear about the trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
How do I repeal... how do I repeal it then?
Why? By throwing off half a century of foreign domination under the Coalition. Unfortunately for you, the Coalition also leases you the right to police West Revachol.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Yeah. Oh, you mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
So it's March right now, is what I'm gathering from this conversation.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Strange.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What were they asking for?
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
Seems like they have no idea about business.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board.
Most of them probably don't know what that means.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
I see.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
An opening gambit, surely.
That is pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
Sounds like an opening gambit.
So I hoped. But this type of opening is usually followed by a more reasonable offer. I've yet to hear one. Just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Indeed, and you should really tell us more about it.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyar at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
What happened to this Gamo?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the Union.
Scabs at the gate, did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Interesting. Tell me about the Union boss.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
That sounds a bit ironic, but okay. By insisting, sorry, Lackey says, by insisting so much that this stream is non-political, this implies that all your other streams are heavily political. So, they call you chairman for a reason. Okay, I don't know why you guys call me chairman. You can call me Charis Euphranor, my full legal name. But also, that's true. All my other streams are actually extremely heavily political. My Disco Elysium streams are the only streams I do that are not political, but the sponsors don't know that. So I just need to keep asserting that this stream is not political, and therefore I will get sponsorships. Surely. And then I'll be able to pay rent.
Don't take her performance literally.
That's not what you really think, right?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
There are two. FCF says, what, the Communist Manifesto reading was political? No, it wasn't. They don't need to know. That I don't even know what you're talking about. We never did that. That's not something we would ever do on this apolitical channel. Why would we ever read the Communist Manifesto on this channel and praise its literary quality? Why would we ever do that? That just seems out of character for me as your favorite apolitical streamer. So, I don't know. There are two of them?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
I used to have a lazy eye. I don't anymore, but I used to have a lazy eye.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see.
I just sort of
funny
learned
little
to not have it anymore.
While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
I see.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Evrart and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see.
Curious and talkative.
Would you say the Debardeurs Union is...
An effective advocate for the rights of the local working men. A giant leech sucking the life out of Revachol. Basically a socialist mob. I prefer not to have an opinion on these things. No, I think we should echo her opinion. Which is to say that it's a giant leech.
Indeed. And a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
Is this something that happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Oh.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Some kind of extortion.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Right,
Of course. How else can I help?
Tell me about the drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Have they done anything about this?
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
So the materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
That's what she's pointing at with her bony finger, I see. The lorries.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about.
I have.
One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
You're waiting for apples.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Okay, doesn't get more explicit than that.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
I suppose now it falls under mine.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
It's no coincidence they're stranded like that. There isn't.
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open the drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
Which is out of gas,
for the
by the way.
inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
What proof do you have the union involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
Do you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
Okay. I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigations.
Yes?
We'll take this case.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
More money, maybe?
Of course, Detective. Take care.
You know, we got enough money, bro.
Wow, you work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse. A workhorse. For hard work.
What do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way. And you won't let it break you. You ride.
Yeah, I'd ride, like, a little.
A little? You make money. You got gills, baby.
I don't know
got
if
those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
I mean, I did take that bribe.
Oh yeah, you took that bribe hard. You're a killer.
I guess I've made some gills.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest?
What is he talking
Are you not
about? Guys,
about
what is
to
he
have
talking
an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth?
No.
But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
In friendship?
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Honestly, this reminds me of the... But I'm gonna not mince words here. This reminds me of a guy at work I know who unironically started defending Elon Musk by saying he works so hard. And he kept going on about, like, this was back when, I don't remember when, but like he would cite like that image of him in his warehouse, like on the floor, and he's like, look at this. This is him in his like Tesla warehouse or whatever, staying up till 5 a.m. working, man. That's a hard worker. Bear in mind, I wasn't the one having this conversation. I was merely like sort of a spectator in this case. He was talking to somebody else who was like, was a younger person who may or may not have who probably hasn't played Disco Elysium, but I imagine would really like Disco Elysium. Anyways, to build that picture in your head. But anyways, and she did not put up a good fight. She just had no idea how to talk to this guy and explain how it's like not just hard work, but she started saying some shit like, yeah, but like it would have been nice if, or rather, she didn't say it would have been nice. She said, yeah, but what he should do is he should give away like $1,000 to like each person, just like each person, because he could do that. That's how much money he has, right? And the dude and the guy who was like the Elon defender was like, No, do you know how badly that would crash the economy? That's terrible for the economy. Right, Charis? And he just like looked at me and I just laughed. I was like, I can't believe this is a real conversation that's happening in front of me. I thought this is the kind of conversation that happens in like movies or in like TV shows. You know what I mean? Like I didn't think it would happen in front of me, but yet there it was happening right in front of me and it was so funny. It was so funny. I didn't know how to explain it. I just couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't actually talk to either of them. It was an interesting experience. Anyways. The system is broken. I don't know, man. Why am I so poor?
Because of the taxes. G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers.
Anyway, sorry. That's just a random
stealing
side.
From you.
That's an
every
anecdote
time
that you didn't
buy,
really need to know
sell,
about me, I guess.
Walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gossamer state that is Revachol?
I thought there were no taxes.
You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gossamer state's a myth.
Okay.
In total, the coalition government is taking...
Who is this savoir-faire guy in my head right now?
98% of all your money.
No fucking way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. Are you sure? This seems like a pretty big number. This isn't helping me solve my money problem. It's only making me into a free market type.
What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist.
What?
Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate.
No.
Ride or die. Keep it street.
But like, but I'm apolitical. I'm an apolitical streamer. Savoir-faire.
This guy's appropriating the emerging Boogie Street lingo as part of his sales pitch for the free market economy.
You're trying to sound like a Boogie Street youth to peddle me this stuff, aren't you?
Yeah. Ain't it cool, Ryder? Ain't it street?
Well, if not being an ultra-liberal makes me racist, then I guess I should be an ultra-liberal opt-in. It's not. I don't think I'm gonna... But I don't think I buy that yet. Not unless it provides me some sort of strategic advantage for the current case. In which case I might consider it. But that probably won't happen. We need to go... What do we need to do? We need to do something. That's the marked guy. Oh, we have a reason to investigate this door now.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
This apartment is supposed to be empty. Did you break in here?
Excuse me? Of course not.
You have plenty of reason to enter.
Then open the door so I can verify the identity.
Oh, come on.
Well, that was easy.
That was smart.
Indeed it was. Both of those things. Ah, now I can take your food. What do you have here? Ooh, shoes. +1 to indirect modes of taxation. What? Okay, we'll just take them. We'll take them first. Then we'll look at them. +1 to indirect modes of tax. What are my shoes currently? +1 composure, -1 savoir-faire. Okay. Are you saying these shoes make me more of a commie? Okay, whatever.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am
Right,
not
you
breaking
are.
in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not?
Am I
Want
not
to see
allowed
my
to?
residence permit too?
No, but can I see some money? I don't need your idea, I just need to ask you some questions.
Very well, but please make it quick. I need to be back in La Delta in an hour.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
Not always.
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
Most don't.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hall?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
Well, not much you can do now.
The sum must have been puny. Oh, it irks her. The incompetence.
My money has also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
Couldn't have been that much.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable.
You're a real estate agent. I fucking forgot I was talking to a real estate agent.
I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
The first 2 maybe, but not in the way you expect.
The radio computer wizards are invested with magical economic powers.
What happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
That's all, thank you.
Of course.
Let me just have a look at that thing. A blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. Ooh. Ooh. A fine mattress. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Kim. Past the bust. It's the mailbox. How do we get to the balcony? That's how. Okay, we're gonna finally go talk to balcony guy. The maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. No, but someone's around in the evenings. Right? Where's the balcony guy? Wait a minute, where's balcony guy?
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
Dup, 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 dup.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
It's 8 p.m. right now. What are you... This is the evening.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Sure.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
I don't... Yeah, sure, okay. We'll come back tomorrow. So we have that to deal with. Oh, there's some bottles over there. I don't know how to get there. We have gotten the speed from the dad. We've investigated the docks and the woman who's given us a new objective to go back and talk to the lorry drivers to get some names. We can bring the names to her in exchange for information about the lynching, which is our primary and original objective. Oh, okay. Now let's go harass the kid.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
I wouldn't be talking to you if I did.
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
No, why would you even say that?
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Okay, well...
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
Alright, Kunois. Let's keep it moving, Kim. We shall go to the bookstore to get a map. I think that would help. Honestly, though, I'm not sure what we do after that. And I wish there were a run button, but there isn't. But there is. Oh, if I double tap, I'm running. Oh my god, I didn't know I could do that. Oh my god, I can run. Yo, I can run! I can run in this game. Excuse me, ma'am, I would like one of your finest
You've
maps.
hurt yourself now. I told you not to mess around back
No, I
there.
have full health now.
What are you even trying to accomplish, you fool?
I'm gonna rub my aching forehead. I'm just terribly clumsy
You're only
sometimes.
making things worse. Stop it. Be compelled to look at the books.
Okay. Can we get a map somewhere? Are there maps here?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types.
Nope. I need a map. I need
Upstairs.
a map. Thank you. I was just headed there.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart.
Nope. That.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people.
Nope.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board. The maps look old and faded. The north coast of a verdant island. To the east, rolling Huron. It's so small. No, this is somewhere to be.
Oh.
This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights.
Can I buy these?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
So that means I can steal them,
They're
right?
quite valuable.
I mean,
though they might not look it. The map of
confiscate them
Martinez is
due
90
to
cents, though.
professional policing duties, right?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
I see.
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
Trapped me.
They didn't get that far, for some reason.
Steal
A
it.
shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
Alright, we'll buy them.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme. Ozon, Laurentide, Fas a la Mer,
I'm not committing on
North
any of
Arcade
these to memory, by
Islands,
the way.
all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white, disintegrating into mathematics. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
Let's squint.
You can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandoux, on archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas. Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark. 850 million people live on these little dots. The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Connections to other worlds, words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You have little idea what they are.
Okay.
Distant stars, gods. Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer dust.
Interesting. Interact with the map of Martinez. Use the interact button in an inventory to inspect the item.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North.
Of course, yes.
Finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Okay. Thank you, Map tab. I have a point to spend, but I don't want to spend it yet because maybe I would really need it for something that I currently do not know that I need. So we're gonna wait. The map works. Oh. Medium, formidable, challenging, impossible. Oh, interesting. I can go back to these. This is 93%. Okay. We'll just go back, I guess. Go back. Let me go back. Okay, thank you. We have the map now, so we're done with this place. Now we need to go... Shit, where do we need to go? To the truck drivers. And we need to talk to them. Which one? I don't know.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam.
No, we've already talked to them, right?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Hey, tough guy, I've got more questions.
Things are busy enough. You're going to waste less of my time?
Maybe.
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
What exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
Are you unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Measurehead. Have you considered storming in like all of you?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Okay. Right. I'm not gonna ask him for tips on punching a guy. So we're not gonna do that. What store is this again? Frit. We sell our shit here, don't we? Good evening.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What were you reading?
You mean this?
Yeah. Looks at the cover. Posting a colorful photo of two girls kissing. Oh shit.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Do you have Yuri in my apolitical game? What? That's crazy.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing. Okay.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. Her shoulders tense. She shuffles back only slightly.
Oh no, I'm like 40 years old. She thinks I'm a creep. She doesn't think I'm an ally. She thinks I'm a fucking creep. She thinks I fetishize lesbian relationships rather than wholeheartedly support them. No!
The lieutenant frowns at you, before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
Before we go on, what is this fruit?
I don't know. Frit?
Yeah, what is fruit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
God Kim
The
being
story
like,
goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Let's proceed.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Damn.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay. Well, do you have any ammonia for sale?
She looks up from her magazine, eyes filled with tired ennui.
Yes. What we have is there. In the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself.
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really. No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Alright, thanks for your help.
Uh-huh.
That's a teenager indeed. Yep, we are definitely talking to a teenager. Melancholy pop song plays on the radio.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice
Plus
bottles.
one endurance.
The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
What's that?
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
No, I'm good. What's that?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint-Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched.
I'd also want to commit.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
I need, make it a Duramine. Can I have a Nosafed? No, I don't need that. I don't need these actually at all. I don't need these at all.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
We're literally rich.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
1.4 real richer. Ooh. That's what we need.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall.
That's not what I
inviting you closer.
I'm in heaven. I need it all so bad. Say nothing, just take it in.
The beauty, the truth, the poetry of it all.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
I see.
But I guess you already know that.
Well...
Don't ask. Don't look. Don't do anything here. Just go away. Get back to work.
Commodore Red. Pale-aged vodka. Potent Pilsner. Astra cigarettes. Ooh. This costs 30 real. This pale-aged vodka. Now, normally, I wouldn't so recklessly spend my money, but... Ooh. But that sounds so nice right now. We would have no money to pay our debt after that, so let's not do that. Wait, I thought we have ammonia. We don't have ammonia for this. me tease, how idiomatic.
Looking for something?
I found this mug in the trash. Is that yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
So, is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
No.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
You're a lawyer man, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag on his cigarette. Why not?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
I can almost believe him.
Perhaps it's good to agree to get him talking.
Hold on, but they make Al Ghul in Ilmara too.
I don't go for that foreign piss. Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze.
Loriman's body's a temple, okay? A temple indeed, this man's body. The 15-year-old girl is just trying to earn money at her minimum wage job, and some fat alcoholic policeman points at her magazine being like, 2 girls kissing? Nice. Girls kissing? It reminds you of that Discord screenshot. You know, the one that's like someone saying, oh my god, I need to kiss a girl so badly, and then the response being like, do you think that just because you're a woman it makes that sentence any less pathetic? Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets.
He eyes you wearily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then, damn, it didn't work. You should have signaled you're a nationalist before.
Damn.
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Damn. Why are you still hanging around here?
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass
Okay,
cancer.
she's not in chat right now, so we can't do her like that. We can only do her like that if she's in chat. Or you can redirect her to this part of the stream. If it's not you, then who's running drugs eternally?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran.
Oh, it's racism. Okay, never mind.
His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well. He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't miss him. Just watch yourselves. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
I guess we need to pay him.
Guess so.
It's 9 p.m. now. I have a thought.
Rigorous self-critique. Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught.
I would never do
that. You held
that.
a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against
I would actually rather kill myself than do that.
These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry.
I might
emerging from
actually
the
kill
darkness
myself.
of your past. You tried shooting
My
a
name is
fleeing
Harry, okay.
suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life.
I might do
never
that.
get
Above
caught.
all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you,
Mm.
all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin.
Whoa.
You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Okay. Here's I would never do that. Me, I would never get caught. Okay, I would never get caught too if I did that shit, but I know I would never do that shit. The worst thing is doing it. The second worst thing is getting caught doing that shit. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. I feel like I'm not able to extract any information from the goddamn lorry drivers. Because it's like this guy and that's it, right? There are no other lorry drivers around. Oh, man. You know what? Let's go back to the thing and pay off our debts. I feel like that would be a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna sleep. Good night, Chairman. See you later, Lucky. I'm probably gonna turn stream off soon, but I want to at least pay my debt off. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna end the stream. Hey, hello, sir.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Who else's keys?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
Or don't.
Thank you anyway.
Thanks.
Yes?
I saw another thing in the whirling.
Another thing. Great.
No.
I love them. Yes?
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
When we were couldn't look you in the eye.
Your body is ready, sire.
Goodbye. Wait, I thought we could pay off our debts. I wanted to pay off my debts.
Can I help you?
So about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
Yep.
Well?
Here's the money. Slam the bills down on the counter. I hope you choke on it. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. I probably would just say here's sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
How much would that be?
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
Oh.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I have 60.
I'll take a room here too.
And I'll take his room.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Nope. Okay, we're done here, I think. It's 9 p.m. I feel like that's bedtime. I'm shaking you? No, you're not. Okay, can we, like, do we go to sleep in game 2? Is that how we save? Do we do that at all, actually? Is that a good idea? It feels like a bad idea. Smell of the sea makes you do that. Okay. Because I feel like we should be doing more than just...
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation.
Oh, okay.
Let's go out to the balcony.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
So what are our powers exactly?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
I see.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Makes sense. Why not more than 1,000?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station call slip. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
And if someone resists?
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes. The last time was 4 years ago. He says it matter-of-factly and moves on. He has internalized it well. It's just that. A fact. A self-contained past event.
Have I killed anyone?
That's an improbability. Perhaps even impossibility.
I probably have.
Precinct 41 is known for a higher-than-average rate of police violence.
Is that your precinct or mine? I keep forgetting. Anyways, if I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
Got it.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Right.
The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it's citizens.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
Right, so what is that?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like him?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
That's another leitmotif associated with moralism.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Who is Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Right.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous.
Do you?
No, I don't have an opinion. I lied. Things are bad out there. We need them there, giving us the right to police wherever show. They've done an awful job. Have you seen? We're stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting bourgeois rights. Mutter silently. Immigrants, liberal kips, fucking men are turning into women. In my apolitical game, at my apolitical stream? Hold on. I don't really have an opinion yet because I genuinely don't know what the geopolitical environment is in this world. Or at least not enough to form an opinion, I feel. But I feel like that's me, Charis Euphranor. I don't have an opinion because I've only played technically 1 day of this game. But I feel like my character, in order to talk to Kim, would try to pick Kim's brain and guess what he's saying, or guess what he believes, and try to just kind of align myself with him for the sake of the investigation, and also because he's my only friend. So things are bad out there.
In fact, we would need them even if you didn't think that way. We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Maybe we should make our own law.
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop.
But he got me, he got me.
In
Shit.
Martinez, we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
Right. How do you think today went?
Well, you were so hungover that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hanged man. So we didn't even inspect the body. And there's still much to do at the crime scene too. We didn't search it thoroughly enough.
He would have put all of this more harshly, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged.
Oh.
Probably because he's afraid that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
That sounds great, honestly. Don't worry, Kim will be in much better shape tomorrow.
I look forward to that. As for the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow. We tried to interview the Wild Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 prison?
I just need to collect all these cans so I can afford my rent, man. I don't like to waste time, you know, my mind moves fast, the rest is to try to keep up. That's how we roll. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I'm training for a long-distance run. I want to raise money for charity, I would say that.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
I didn't know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
And then there's the fact that he looks way cool doing it.
He looks way cooler than me. I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes? How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit. Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit below it all.
He's very cool. Right then, debrief.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
Let's just look into the night. Gaze into the stars together. Maybe we'll hold hands, maybe we won't.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
Alright, good night. I can barely keep my eyes open. See you later, FCF. See you later. Good night. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. It's very late. Go to sleep. I'm wrapping up the day. I'm literally wrapping up the day. One cigarette a day is a lot of willpower. I always wanted a second or third or fourth. That makes sense to me, and which is why this characterization of Kim's character is very compelling.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Me neither. Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door. We end the day. We don't end the day yet. I guess we'll just hang out here. Okay, we'll end the stream here. We'll end the stream here. It's pretty late. I'm gonna go now. I need to go away. I haven't mentioned this at all. I'm surprised there are a few more people here than I thought would be the case. I am gonna go away for the until Sunday. So won't see anyone. Won't do any streams until Sunday. And on Sunday I'll come back and I will talk probably about some movies that I would have watched by then. And then we'll continue with more Road to Empress and Disco Elysium next week. Probably. So you hate us? That much is true, but is not the reason behind my decision making, generally speaking. So, yeah, that's what will happen. I'll see you guys on Sunday, probably. And in the meantime, I'm going to be watching some movies. And then we'll talk about it. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Maybe more Disco Elysium. You know what? I hate to do this, but I actually have come around to it. Comment on the VOD if you can't wait to see more Disco Elysium. Comment on the VOD if you have a mental commitment or like an interest in seeing me play like 3 more hours of this game or something. Of Disco Elysium. Okay? If you want to do that. Comey says if you stop smoking, I'll make Charis stream every day. Comey does not have the power to do that. Nobody does. Not even me. Okay? Not even I have the power to make me stream every day. But, yep. So, comment if you actually want to see me play more of this. And you don't mean, like, you like the idea of me playing more of this. You mean, like, I will literally sit down and put you up on my second monitor or on my phone while away doing something else while you play this video game, because I really like this video game so much that I would watch other people play it. So if you truly believe that, you would watch at least one more stream. Comment on this stream saying you would watch at least one more stream. Okay? Or don't. Whatever. Goodbye. Get out of here. Charis never stopped smoking for like a year, so that was something that happened. And it was good. So, you know, whenever you feel like it, you can always go back and try that again. Make sure to smash the like button. Okay, you shouldn't do that. I don't want you to smash the like button and all the other things. But like comment, because that's like a real thing. The other things, they're just numbers to me. Like a bell, like a like, that doesn't mean anything to me. But if you comment something with your words, that to me signals that like a real person is watching this and wants to see more of this. Because I like this game. I like this game. but I'm hesitant to stream it because I feel like I'm silent so much of the time that I feel self-conscious because I'm like, oh shit, I'm streaming. But like, if I play a game like this, I'm just gonna be quiet mainly because I'm absorbing the game. So I don't know. I don't know if that would make for interesting stream content. But if you think it will, then comment. Anyways, goodbye.